favourite sequence. It's the Moon sequence, and there are many, many different versions of this, and it's one that I've adapted, so some of you might even be familiar with it because we most certainly have done it in class and probably fairly recently as well. Now I'm going to assume that you feel suitably warmed up, so you might want to have done some roll downs and some little twirly movements and some side stretches. So I'll leave that with you. So make sure that you feel ready to practice. It's basically side bends, and it's a long, slow sequence. Now we're going to start at one end of the mat. So I'm going to suggest that you mirror image me, and I'm going to suggest that I call this end the starting end. We will move into the middle, and then we'll come back to the starting end. So, are you ready? Obviously you can hit pause, rewind, fast forward as you choose. But it's quite slow, so hopefully all will be well. So we're just standing our mountain pose to begin with. Breathe in and out. Feel the rhythm of your breath and feel grounded and solid and strong, yet light and open. Your mountain pose. And then when you're ready on an inhalation, you're going to move the arms up alongside the ears. So extended mountain, and just breathing there. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, take the arms down to shoulder level, palms facing up. Breathe out, breathe in, and then exhale, lowering the arms. Just bring them down to your sides, let them float down. And then as you inhale, bring the arms up wide. Exhale, turn the palms up. Inhale, bringing the arms up alongside your ears. And obviously, make your modifications if this feels tight for your shoulders. Now interclasp your hands, cross your thumbs, and point the index fingers towards the ceiling. An inhalation here, and then an exhalation, folding towards the centre of your mat, so we have half moon pose. Or you might like to think of it as a crescent moon. And inhaling all the way back up to the top. Release the hands, bring them down wide to shoulder level. Turn the palms over and step towards the centre of the mat, and we'll come into star, and we'll just breathe in and out here. You may notice your arms feeling a little tired. Bring them down to your sides if you need to. Bring them back when you're ready. And then from here we're going to come to Warrior Goddess pose. So if we take the heels in a little, toes a little wide, bend at the elbows and sink down. So feel yourself moving towards the earth. Warrior Goddess. And breathe. Feel the work of your legs, but feel open and strong. And on an inhale, we'll come up and take the arms wide. And then we're going to readjust the feet. So we'll prepare the legs and the feet for triangle. So turning the whole leg out, feeling grounded through the back leg, and then folding into triangle, Trikonasana. Now modify as you need. Arm could be in the small of the back. You can look up to the top hand. You can look forwards. You could look down to your feet. And then on an in-breath, feel you're being drawn up by your top hand and bringing the arms wide again. And readjusting your legs and your feet, so your toes pointing forwards. We're back to the star. And we're going to fold forward. It's like a jackknife at the hips. So if you find that you need to bring your hands onto your hips to give your back a little support, please do that, or keep your arms wide and fold into an approximate right angle shape. Still feeling grounded through your feet. And then we're going to take a twist. So we're going to fold towards the centre, the opposite end of the mat. Bring the arm across and down. It can be anywhere, your ankle, the foot, the calf, and come into a twist. And inhale, release yourself back to the jackknife, just a staging post here as we come over and twist to side two. And inhale to your jackknife position. Just soften the knees, support your hands on your thighs if you need to, and come back to the star. So we'll pick up the triangle pose to side two. So you're turning towards the starting end of your mat, adjusting your feet, adjusting your legs, and then folding yourself into triangle. So again, you can look forward, look down, or look up. Breathe in triangle pose. And then feel yourself being drawn up by that top hand. And come briefly back to the star. And we'll adjust the legs again, so the heels are in, toes are out, and we'll drop back down into warrior goddess pose. And breathe. And then rising up, adjusting the feet. And then we're going to step to the second end of the mat. So you might just want to soften the knee a little, propel yourself over, turn the palms up, and inhale, arms up alongside the ears, or where you feel comfortable. You can always soften at your elbows, take the arms a little bit wider, you choose. So we'll interlock the fingers, cross the thumbs, press the index fingers towards the ceiling, and then fold half moon or crescent moon into the centre of your mat, keeping weight in both feet. And on an inhale, all the way back up. Separating the hands. Exhaling, arms wide. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhaling, roll the palms open. And inhale, arms alongside the ears, extended mountain pose. And exhaling, lowering the arms down to your sides. So we're at the halfway point. We're going to do the whole thing all over again, but this time working back to the start end of the mat. So all those postures will be done again, but in the reverse direction and the reverse order. So the inhale, arms up alongside the ears in extended mountain. Breathing in, breathing out. And on an exhale, lowering the arms wide. Inhaling, exhaling, lowering the arms to your sides. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, arms up alongside your ears. So we'll interlace the fingers, cross the thumbs, and steeple the index fingers, which are pointing up towards the ceiling. And then on your exhalation, fold towards the centre of your mat. Half moon pose. And inhale to the centre. Separating the hands, and bringing them wide, palms facing down, and stepping out back to the start end of the mat. So this is our star pose. We just hold this here, stretch to your fingertips. So this is where your arms may begin to feel a little fatigued. Bear with it if you can. Inhaling and exhaling. So we're coming to goddess pose. We'll adjust the legs, toes turn out, heels in, sink your hips down. So we're coming into wide-legged chair position for the legs, goddess pose. And then inhale, rise up, straighten the arms out at shoulder level. And then this time we're going to take triangle pose. So roll the leg out and exhale. And breathing in our triangle. And then rising up. So feel you're drawn up by your top hand. And readjust your legs so your toes are pointing forwards. So the next bit's our jackknife position. So remember, you put your hands to your hips, your thighs for additional support. You might want to soften your knees a little. Tipping forward. Let's work in our core abdominal muscles, working into the legs. And then we're going to tip over and come into the twist. Breathing, standing twist. And back to the jackknife position. And twisting to side two. Inhale to our jackknife position, soften the knees. You can remember, you can put your hands onto your thighs, coming back to the star. And then we'll take triangle to side two. So adjusting your legs. And then exhaling, folding to triangle. Breathing in our triangle. Being drawn up by the top hand. And adjusting the feet. So on the home stretch here, nearly done. Next one is Warrior Goddess. You might find as we take it for the fourth time, you sink a little lower. Feel that strength in your legs. Inhale, rising up, arms wide, and adjusting your feet again. So our legs are parallel toes pointing forwards and holding our star. And then just bending the knee a little. We're going to step towards the starting end of the mat. Turn the palms up. Breathe in, arms alongside the ears. Interclasp the fingers. Cross the thumbs. And exhale into half moon. Inhale up. Release the hands. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, turn the arms over. Exhale, arms to your sides. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale, roll the arms open, palms are up. Inhale, reach up. So hold, extended mountain. And then bring the palms together over your head. Draw them down. And bring them in front of the heart. And observe your body, your mind, your breath.